Good evening, you're watching 7 at 7, the only news bulletin where we curate the day's top 7 stories for our viewers. Let me quickly now. All right, let me take you through the total number of cases of coronavirus positive cases where India stands as of now. Well, the import of numbers now stands at 12,759. In deaths, India has recorded 420 deaths till today. Maharashtra continues to remain right on top, recording the maximum number of cases at 2,919. In deaths, Maharashtra has recorded 187 deaths. Let's cut across to Delhi, which has recorded the second highest number till now. Total positive cases in Delhi stand at 1,578. 32 deaths have been recorded in Delhi, while in Tamil Nadu, total cases at 1,242 and 14 deaths. Now, this data was collated just till about half hour ago. So this is where India stands as of now. Let's now cut across to the politics of it all as well. What happened today? Well, Rahul Gandhi came up and said that he wasn't playing politics. He was with the country on its fight against COVID-19, but did say testing was key. Government and apex medical body ICMR have now dismissed Rahul Gandhi's claim of not testing enough for COVID-19 in India. The Health Ministry has said that the tests are being conducted according to laid down procedures and can be compared to global norms. ICMR Deputy Chief Raman Gangadhar revealed that India does 24 tests of asymptomatic people to find out one positive case, which is much larger than 11.7 tests for Japan and 7.7 tests for Italy. It also much ahead of USA, which does 5.3 tests to find one positive case, and UK, which conducts merely 3.4 tests to find a positive case. Earlier, Congress MP Rahul Gandhi addressed a virtual press briefing detailing Congress Party's COVID action plan. Rahul had said that India isn't holding enough testing and lockdown is ineffective in fighting the virus. He also said that the Prime Minister must empower states and district authorities to fight COVID-19.
हमारा एफर्ट ये है कि कोई भी पॉजिटिव केस हमारी पकड़ से ना छूटे और उसके तहत जैसे कि इससे पहले डॉक्टर गंगा खेड़कर साहब ने बताया है, एक प्रॉपरली डिफाइंड क्राइटेरिया है और उस क्राइटेरिया के तहत जैसे इन्होंने बताया कि अगर हम देखें कि दूसरे देशों की तुलना में हमारे यहाँ अगर 24 पेशेंट को हमने टेस्ट किया, 24 सिम्टोमेटिक लोगों को टेस्ट किया, तब जाकर हमारे को एक पॉजिटिव मिला, तो इट इज ए क्लियर इंडिकेशन कि हमारे देश में बिकॉज ऑफ द एक्शन टेकन बाय गवर्नमेंट, एडवांस एक्शन प्राइमरली, हम लोग कुछ हद तक इसको कंटेन कर पाए हैं. इट इज नॉट अबाउट एब्सोल्यूट नंबर ऑफ टेस्टिंग विच विल बी आर डिफाइनिंग क्राइटेरिया. व्हाट इज इंपॉर्टेंट कि हमारे कंटेनमेंट मेजर्स लिंक्ड विद टेस्टिंग ओवरऑल हमारे को क्या आउटपुट दे रहे हैं. तो उसके तहत में आप ये समझे, जैसे कि इससे पहले अभी हाईलाइट किया गया है कि हमारे यहाँ जो भी डिफाइंड क्राइटेरिया है वो पर्टिकुलर सैंपल का क्राइटेरिया, उसके तहत सब लोग टेस्ट हों. इसके साथ ही हम जैसे कि डॉक्टर साहब ने बताया है कि सारी यानी कि सीवियर एक्यूट रेस्पिरेटरी सिंड्रोम और साथ में ILI यानी कि इन्फ्लुएंजा लाइक इलनेसेस, उससे रिलेटेड टेस्ट हम इवन जहां जिस एरिया में आज भी कोई पॉजिटिव नहीं आया वहां भी हम कर रहे हैं. इसके तहत हमें पता लगता है कि कहीं बाय मिस्टेक उस पर्टिकुलर एरिया में वायरस स्प्रेड तो नहीं हो रहा है, तो उसके तहत हम ओवरऑल कंट्री में भी मॉनिटरिंग कर रहे हैं. बट जो भी हम मॉनिटरिंग कर रहे हैं उसका एक डिफाइंड प्रोसेस है, उसका एक डिफाइंड क्राइटेरिया है और जो नंबर्स हमें अब तक मिले हैं जैसे कि डॉक्टर साहब ने बताया वो क्लियरली इंडिकेट कर रहे हैं कि ये स्ट्रैटेजी काम कर रही है.
हम अगर देखें ना, अभी ग्लोबली अगर देखें तो जापान में एक आदमी पॉजिटिव पाने के लिए उनको वो 11.7 लोगों की टेस्ट करते हैं जापान में, विच इज वन ऑफ द हाईएस्ट दैट यू कैन सी. इटली में 6.7 टेस्ट होते हैं तो एक आदमी पॉजिटिव पाया जाता है. अमेरिका में 5.3 टेस्ट करना पड़ता है, एक आदमी पॉजिटिव पाया जाता है. यूके में 3.4 एक आदमी पॉजिटिव पाया जाता है. हमारे देश में हम तकरीबन 24 टेस्ट कर रहे हैं एक आदमी पॉजिटिव पाने के लिए. हमको ये समझना पड़ेगा कि 24 अगर हमको पूछा तो 24 यानी 23 लोगों की टेस्ट तो हम ऐसे ही वो निगेटिव आ रहे हैं, फिर भी हम कर रहे हैं. तो नंबर्स के इसमें ये कहना बहुत कठिन रहेगा क्योंकि हमारा पॉपुलेशन बेस अगर आप पकड़े तो वो तो 135 करोड़ 30 करोड़ वो पॉपुलेशन बेस को सब वल्नरेबल उतने नहीं है. हम अभी भी क्या कर रहे हैं, देश को अलग अलग जोन्स में बांट रहे हैं, किसको हॉटस्पॉट बोलेंगे, किसको क्या बोलेंगे। जैसा अग्रवाल साहब ने बोला, मैं थोड़ा नंबर भूल गया होगा, और 300 के ऊपर 330 या ऐसे डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स हैं जहां कोई भी केस अभी तक रिपोर्ट नहीं हुआ है, लेकिन उनकी पॉपुलेशन का बेस पकड़ के मैं टेस्टिंग के बारे में बोलना मुश्किल है।
The biggest weapon is testing. Testing at scale, so you know where the virus is moving and you can isolate the virus, you can fight the virus, and you can target the virus. Our testing rate is 199 out of a million. And if you look at all the tests that we've done over the last 72 days, it works out to approximately an average of 350 tests per district. If you want to fight the virus, you have to increase testing dramatically, and your testing has to go from chasing the virus to moving ahead of the virus.
I want to cut across to my colleague Milan, who's getting us the latest updates coming in from that press brief today by the Health Ministry and ICMR. Milan, will you take us up to speed on the biggest takeaways there, especially on testing? It was an issue raised by Rahul Gandhi today morning.
Well, and on his particular issue, the ICMR as well as the Health Ministry has given a clarification. And let me also take you briefly through the latest numbers. They've already tested about 2,90,401 samples in the entire country. And the ICMR has also clarified that per day they are testing about 30,000 odd samples. So that has come a long way since the time that they've started testing in the country. And he elucidated very simply that in India, to find one positive case, one has to go through 24 such people to be checked. They may even come negative, but that is the level to which India is testing when you compare with other nations like Japan, where they test about 11.7 people, and in UK where they test about 3.4, and in US where they test about 5.3. So these are the major takeaways, wherein even when it was announced that the antibody rapid testing kits will be deployed in the hotspots, we have received the first consignment from China, and now these kits will help us ascertain and expand the surveillance of the government on who is testing positive, with the final confirmatory test that will be done by the RT-PCR. But certainly the government's testing strategy, as Love Agarwal also elucidated, happens to be containment as well as ramping up of testing in hotspots and containment zones as well.
All right, appreciate you joining us. Thank you, Milan. Meanwhile, the government in its briefing over the fight against COVID-19 today stated that 941 new cases have been reported in the last 24 hours. Amidst concerns over the supply chain, Home Ministry also assured that things are under control and Udan flights are being used to supply across the country.
अब तक टोटल 1489 पीपल हैव रिकवर्ड, और अगर हम देखें तो एक दिन के अंदर 183 लोग रिकवर हुए हैं। भारत में कंफर्म केसेस की संख्या में टोटल 941 नंबर्स का इंक्रीज नोट किया गया है, और टोटल पॉजिटिव केसेस 12,380 हैं। अब तक टोटल रिपोर्टेड डेथ्स 414 हैं, जिसमें से 37 डेथ्स हैव बीन रिपोर्टेड इन लास्ट वन डे। मैं आप लोगों की दृष्टि में लाना चाहूँगा, हमारी इस लड़ाई में, हमारे इस एफर्ट्स में अभी तक भी फील्ड लेवल पर किए हुए एक्शन के तहत 325 ऐसे जिले हैं जहां पर कोई भी केस नहीं आया है।
राज्य सरकारों ने लॉकडाउन को लागू करने के लिए अपने प्रयास बढ़ा दिए हैं। जहां भी लॉकडाउन का उल्लंघन हो रहा है, वहां वे उचित कार्यवाही कर रहे हैं। आवश्यक खाद्य सामग्री जैसे गेहूं, चावल, दालें एवं दूध की आपूर्ति की स्थिति संतोषजनक है और इनकी उपलब्धता को निरंतर मॉनिटर किया जा रहा है।
So far, 247 flights have been operated under Lifeline Udan by Air India, Alliance Air, Indian Air Force, and private carriers. 154 of these flights have been operated by Air India and Alliance Air. Cargo transported till date is more than 418 tons. Aerial distance covered by Lifeline Udan flights till date is more than 2.45 lakh kilometers. Air India operated first flight under Krishi Udan program between Mumbai and London on 13th April 2020 carrying 29 tons of fruits and vegetables to London and returned with 15.6 tons of general cargo material. I'll give you a brief overview of Indian Railways now.
Meanwhile, the big virus scare in South Delhi's Malviya Nagar after a pizza delivery boy tested positive. The delivery boy reportedly had symptoms for over 20 days and was tested positive on April 14th. His 17 co-workers and 72 other persons have also been put in quarantine. Here's the full report.
The national capital is in a tizzy after a pizza delivery boy tested positive for coronavirus. The delivery boy, employed at a restaurant in South Delhi's Malviya Nagar, was tested on April the 14th after showing symptoms.
3-4 दिन पहले की बात है, हमें एक पिज़्ज़ा डिलीवरी बॉय जो है वो उसका रिजल्ट आया हमारे पास और वो पॉजिटिव पाया गया। करीब 1 महीने पहले इसको फर्स्ट सिम्टम आए थे 20 मार्च के अराउंड और 5 अप्रैल के आसपास इसको फीवर ख़त्म हो गया था। अभी एक्टिव डिजीज़ इसके पास केवल कफ की पड़ी हुई है, तो ये राजीव गांधी सुपर स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल में इसको एडमिट किया हुआ।
The delivery boy's test results have sparked big concern from the health department. He had delivered food to 72 homes over the past few days. Now all of those homes are in quarantine.
उसके साथ जितने 17 लोग थे, जो उसके साथ जितने भी काम करने वाले को वर्कर्स थे, सबको इंस्टीट्यूशनल क्वारंटाइन दिल्ली सरकार के क्वारंटाइन सेंटर में क्वारंटाइन किया गया है और साथ ही साथ जो 72 लोगों को इन्होंने डिलीवरी दी थी उन सबको होम क्वारंटाइन कर दिया गया है।
Zomato says some of the orders for the restaurant where the infected delivery boy worked were routed through it. The food delivery company added it is not sure if the person was infected at the time of delivery. It has, however, assured customers on its efforts on safe delivery. Pizza chain Domino's, which is not the affected restaurant, says it is taking precautions to make all its deliveries safe. Shops and houses in and around the restaurant where the delivery boy is working are being disinfected.
पब्लिक एरिया क्योंकि मदर डेयरी यहाँ है, मार्केट पास में है, प्लस हॉस्पिटल वेरी क्लोज बाय, तो एवरी डे दिस रोड इज बीइंग सैनिटाइज्ड, बट नाउ दिस डिलीवरी बॉय हैज कम पॉजिटिव, सो वी हैव मेड द हाउसेस आल्सो सैनिटाइज्ड।
पहली तो उनको ये ऑर्डर होना चाहिए कि घर में ना आए, बाहर से डिलीवर करें। दूसरा, वो अगर टेस्टेड हैं तो बहुत ही अच्छा है, उनके पास एक आईडी टाइप का कुछ होना चाहिए कि आई एम कोरोना टेस्टेड। ये इसमें 2-3 दिन के अंदर ये मैनेज हो जाएगा। तो उनको डबल रैप में ले जाना चाहिए, कोई भी डिलीवरी हो, और एक रैप को उन्होंने अपने हाथ से छूना है और अंदर वाला रैप जो है वो कस्टमर को देना है। ये बेस्ट प्रिवेंशन है इसका, कोई भी चीज़ घर में आ रही है।
The delivery boy's infection has renewed fears among people who had resumed ordering food online. Food delivery apps now face a fresh challenge of winning back the trust of customers. With Ashutosh and Chirag in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
Connecting to my colleague Aishwarya Paliwal for more on that story. Aishwarya, what more can you add on this?
Well, we did see how after Zomato came out with a statement, we also saw other players like Domino's also coming out and assuring customers that they make sure that all the delivery boys are sanitized 100%. But Preeti, the big question still remains. We do not know whether those who are delivering food are tested or not. Other things which we don't know is which were the other houses these people went to. And now the customers are in fact in a tizzy. The customers don't know whom to believe, whom not to believe. In fact, what we also understand is that Zomato from now on will make sure that the sanitization process is followed to the T, also making sure that every delivery boy sanitizes himself once he reaches to a point and also once he comes back.
All right, Aishwarya, appreciate you joining us. But for all of you out there who are a little worried on whether you should pick up that phone and order that pizza, I want to take you through certain precautions because we've been speaking to a lot of experts. Certain precautions that you can actually exercise when you are ordering. Well, food online, when you're opting for that option for to opt for a no contact delivery. Wash your hands before you eat and heat the food for 2 minutes before you actually eat it. Throw out the packaging the minute you get the food and only order from a trusted eatery. Now, what not to do while you're ordering food? Don't collect the food from the delivery boy. Always, right now, don't pick the cash option. Always pay by card or other means. Not wearing masks, gloves, always do that if you have to accept the food. Don't accept order if delivery boy has made more than one deliveries in the same area. Don't allow the delivery boy to bring packaging inside the house. Don't collect the package without wearing gloves. Don't order food from untrusted and unreputed eateries. All right, with that, I want to cut across to a visual that will burn a deep hole in your conscience and in your heart. Heart-wrenching visuals have come in from Kerala, where a man has been seen carrying his 65-year-old father with his hapless mother running behind him. These visuals are from Kerala's Kollam district, where the man, despite repeated requests, failed to convince the policeman to let his auto rickshaw pass through to pick up his old father from the government hospital. Left with little choice, he left the auto at the police barricade 1 kilometer from the hospital, picked up his father on his shoulders. Meanwhile, the Kerala State Human Rights Commission has taken cognizance of the incident and has registered a suo motu case in connection with the incident. And many visuals like this are playing out across the country, some not even making it to the television. Meanwhile, let's take a quick look at what's happening across the world. US media reports have revealed that China is violating the global pact on biological weapons. The report says Beijing kept one of its biological weapons offensive programs secret. The biological weapon program was neither recorded as existing or eliminated. Under the Global Pact on Biological Weapons, nations are obliged to reveal each detail. The unnamed biological weapon by China reportedly has dual-use capabilities. The report comes at the time of the coronavirus pandemic, which originated in China's Wuhan. Many observers fear that the virus may have been unleashed from China. There is still no confirmation of the claim. China has a history of running afoul of global norms on biological weapons. The report also says China is conducting secret low-yield nuke tests. All right, the latest also is that the BCCI has indefinitely suspended the Indian Premier League season 2020 due to the coronavirus in the country and the world. The board discussed the issue with all the stakeholders and have arrived at a decision that the IPL will remain suspended till further notice. The entire country is under a lockdown till May 3rd, but the BCCI has also announced that it will continue to monitor the situation regarding a potential start to the IPL later this year. A possible window that the board may look at would be during September-October, and that would also depend on how the situation improves with regards to the coronavirus. All right, every day on 7 at 7, we bust certain myths, certain claims that are floating about, especially in social media, trying to drive home messages which are not true. Well, there was a claim which suggests COVID patients have been raped by doctors in a hospital. The fact check is this is an old story of a teen being raped in Kanpur, so false. Another claim is that Indian Muslims have defied government orders on lockdown. The fact check, this viral video is not from India, it's in fact from Pakistan. False again. Another claim that Chinese have been barred from Australian supermarkets. The fact is no such order has been issued by the Australian authorities. All right, with that, moving on, fighting the economic virus, IMF chief economist Geeta Gopinath exclusive lined up next. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.